Hi, it's Certified Fat Kid. This is like the third time I've done this video, but it always ends up being too long, and I'm trying to make it short. So maybe I need to talk faster, because I always kind of talk like you were, and I have those like long trails where I lose my thought, kind of like a natural stoner, I guess. So I'm kind of sitting here like, well, you see, what was I going to say? So it ends up being like 10 minutes on something that's supposed to take like 2 minutes. And so anyway, here is another try, and hopefully the third time is charm. I'm also trying to like adjust this microphone because I just had this webcam installed today, and this is a new computer and everything, and so I'm still trying to get everything situated. I don't want to move the microphone because it'll be all like anyway, but the sound keeps getting too loud, so I thought if I moved the mic away from me it would help. Anyway, that's not even the point of this video. I haven't done a video in a long time, and especially a video blog, so I felt like maybe it was about time. Also, I kind of felt like, I don't even know how to put it, kind of like I needed to apologize for myself, the way I was in past videos. I don't know. I just think people didn't like me just because I was fat, period. And some people, yeah, that was it. You could tell by their comments. But some people didn't like me not because I was fat, really, but because I was fat with a bad attitude. But maybe if I had a better attitude, more people would have liked me. But it's hard to know how to get people like you when you don't really like yourself. And that's something I didn't really understand. And I think people could tell that in a way I was like putting on an act. Well, I didn't really lie about anything. It's just that I felt like I had to be more outgoing, you know, or appear funnier or more interesting than I actually may be. Because I felt like if I just sat here, because I had low self-esteem, I felt like if I just sit here and just talk and be honest about who I am, people aren't going to like me. Turns out people aren't going to like you anyway. And one thing I learned not only from YouTube but from my life is that you have to just be yourself, because someone is always going to have something to say. And you know, there's that saying that misery loves company, and there's people out there who may not like themselves, and so they're going to try their hardest, you know, to make you miserable too, because they are. And somehow putting you down makes them feel better about themselves. And if that's the case, then I don't know, more power to you. I'm not saying that's the only reason people leave negative comments, but some people just want to cause trouble. Whatever. But like I said, I think I said it, natural stoner kicking in again. I'm having a New Year moment. But yeah, it's been almost 2 years. Like I said. Oh my gosh, I'm repeating myself. Yeah, anyway, the point is, a lot can happen in 2 years. and a lot has happened, but for good, mostly. When I was making all those videos that I wouldn't say really caused controversy, but got a negative review. I was going through a tough time, and I was going through that time where you've realized that you need to do some changing in your life, but you're not really quite sure how yet. And I knew something was wrong with me, but I didn't know what. So I didn't know how to change what I wasn't really understanding fully. But finally I realized I'm not going to get the negativity out of my brain until I get the negativity out of my life. For instance, don't surround yourself with negative people who want to bring you down. Even if they don't mean to bring you down, people who just, every time you talk to them, you're just like in a bad mood, you know. They just have a negative effect on you. And it was like that with one of my friends. It was a long-time friendship since we were like 5. And just about, the friendship started fading away when I was like 17 and on. But just last year and a half, 2 years, whatever, I really just her out of my life. Her husband is still best friends with my brother, so I still have to hear from her every once in a while, but we're no longer friends, and it's a good thing, because again, it's just that misery loves company thing, and she's one of those people who talk crap about everybody. I mean, even if you're not in a fight, she'll just talk crap about you because you have something she doesn't. Or, I don't know, sometimes for no reason at all. Long story. Anyway, I'm glad that can of worms is no longer an issue. So anyway, and I'm working now, which also helps, because before I wasn't working. I was 20 years old, and I had never held down a real job. I was living off my mom, and that didn't help my self-esteem either, because I felt like a bum. I was going out trying to get work, but I don't know if it was my attitude or what, but for some reason I could not get anybody to hire me. But I'm working now. Sorry. I'm working now and cleaning buildings, janitorial kind of thing. So it's going good so far. It's kind of a job that you pretty much do your own thing. You're by yourself most of the time, except like 1 or 2 people, which is just my kind of thing, you know. Because I don't work well with people hanging over my shoulder. I just don't. Let's just leave it at that. And I'm gonna let you go because this video again is getting long. Gosh, I'm not trying anymore. This is the last take. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll answer them depending on what it is. So that's it, I guess. Yeah, so bye.